Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Cody, with my other co-hosts, Sean, Matt, and Dom, and welcome to the 490 Podcast.
What up, what up?
Alright, how we doing today?
I am on 0 energy, but I am alive and I am here.
0 energy from what?
Shitty sleep.
Masturbating.
If only. Oh, you meant you.
I have 0 energy, but for an opposite reason. But, let's get into the topics. This Sunday is actually Easter.
What the fuck slamming shit?
Sorry, I'm trying to get my... did I get it?
It's Easter, so
I'm trying
this
to
is
get my photon lock in the
our Easter special. So let's start off by our favorite Easter memories. Anyone have any?
I'm gonna have to be like the corniest, because it's just like getting an Easter basket with candy in it. That's like it.
You generic son of a...
I'm sorry, man. I missed it in the Easter basket. Bunch of candy.
That's
in
the
it.
thing you missed the most. Oh, by the way, since it's Easter, we are going to do an Easter egg. And it's going to be the peyote plants on Grand Theft Auto. If I can figure out how to eat it. I don't think I'll be able to because we have a gang war right here. But here's the peyote plant.
I don't think you can eat it online.
Yeah, you
It's in
can.
the single player.
No, you can eat it online.
Can you?
Yeah, because it wouldn't
I
be
don't
on
think-
here. But I think the reason why we can't is because of the gang attack. So let's just do this shit real fast. But, Sean, favorite Easter memory?
Mine's more, along the lines of the same as Dawn's with the basket, but it was a particular morning where I came down the stairs and there was like 2 giant-ass baskets and 2 beanbag chairs. And it was just incredible.
You generic.
Matt?
Mine would be, I don't know if it's the same as yours, but Easter egg hunts at Nan Paps.
Yes.
That was my favorite thing to do.
My favorite memories was just all the family gathering together at Nana Paps. It was just something
Right.
special.
Never did much family gathering during Easter.
Well,
Christmas, though.
We were a big family and just...
So was I, but we didn't do much on Easter.
We do something for every holiday, pretty much.
all the big major holidays.
Right.
Some small holidays, too.
Have a party on National Dog Day.
No, I mean, not even, like, small like that, but, like, bigger, like, St. Patty's Day and stuff. We did stuff for that, but not too
Never
big
noticed.
things.
There's a holiday for everything now.
Yeah, it's because no
Yeah.
day can ever just be special. No day can ever just be on one thing. So ridiculous.
Can't
about
wait
the-
for my favorite day.
I mean, what
That's
if we say what your favorite holiday is? What would you even say your favorite holiday is?
Wait a minute. Oh, September 22nd. I can't wait for it.
Mine's 9/11. Easter traditions. Any Easter traditions that you used to do?
Not really, just a typical Easter egg hunt and coloring eggs. Obviously, that's a classic.
Yeah, okay. Coloring eggs and Easter baskets. That's like the main ones.
When I used to live in,
Very
when I used to
Very
live in
rarely I
Sherwood
would do
Circle,
Easter eggs.
the whole community would do like a big ass Easter egg hunt. And that was always fun when I was a kid.
Which community?
Sherwood Circle, like
Okay.
Gilmore Store. That's where I used to live.
I didn't even know. Well, no, I actually think you did tell me that when we were driving
Yeah.
past it the one day.
Yeah, Jules.
Matt, do you have any traditions? Hey, we
I
have
said a little
viewer.
bit. I was agreeing with Sean and Dom and then just saying, like, the Easter egg hunts, I guess, a bit earlier. I think that's, like, the main things we did. I know, like, the main one that sticks out is when we did one at Nan Paps. think it's the last year we did it, and they did the last thing you could find was Zombieland on DVD, and I was the one that found it. I'm so happy.
Nice.
See,
But I think that was the last time we did it at Nanopaps, in Easter at Nanopaps.
there we go. Eat the peyote.
I almost won the car.
Maybe next time, Dom.
Hey, I'm a fucking pig.
Welcome to enough of GTA now.
Oh no shit!
And
I'm
Sean's a fucking
bunny.
rabbit.
That is amazing. It really
All
is
right.
Easter.
Yeah, you'd eat me for Easter, and you're the Easter bunny. My
amazing.
traditions was just like I said, dinner at Nana Paps, doing the Easter egg hunts. But when that stopped, it was more like, just Easter dinner was just a big thing. But I mean, like, I used to go to Dick and Phyllis's, which is the kids' grandparents, to go eat and like conversate with them. And I want to start new traditions for the kids, so then when they get older
Yeah.
and they decide to be assholes and do podcasts too, or whatever the new big thing is later in the future, they'll be able to do it.
Okay. Peyote
think-
plants have returned until April 15th.
I think it'll be like podcast but holograms.
That wouldn't be
Holocast.
bad.
Oh shit.
Holocast. I don't think they want to. I'm not gonna think they're gonna want to brand that.
That's
After I threw it together, I was like, yeah, that's not a good combination.
That's amazing though.
what the
Yeah,
fuck did
I
I have
know.
to be a pig? A
You
fucking
guys wanna
hog.
join the holocast.
You'd have to call it a holocast, not a holocaust, holocast.
Ah yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. My biggest thing with Easter though, like my biggest pet peeve, is the Easter candy grass, the shit that's in the basket.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that shit.
Really?
It gets all over the place. It pisses me off. The kids aren't getting
So-
any this year.
All right. Just a slight segue. Do you hate tinsel too?
Oh yeah, that's even worse.
I figured if you hate
Like
the
he has
Easter
to say,
grass, you have to
grass
hate
is there
tinsel.
for grass is only supposed to be there for one day, and tinsel's there from the time you put the tree up till the time you put it down.
Yeah.
That's
And then
the
like
worst.
a week afterwards.
Another pet peeve of mine with it though is like when you have like certain kind of family. Like I don't have any family members that's like this, but I've seen family members that's not mine like this, and it's the people that act like they're like the best thing in the world, and they ain't shit. They like talk
Like
down
just
on.
on the holiday or like every day?
Oh,
of
yeah,
the-
well, it's the only time you ever see them is the holidays.
I got you. So you're what's the word? Your situational family.
It's a family still, but like just
That like to use
Yeah.
the holidays to kind of show off instead of get together.
pretty much.
Gotcha.
Any pet peeves for you guys on Christmas? Oh, not Christmas. Fucking Easter.
Christmas.
I
My
picked the
pet peeve
pizza
for
roll up when I
Christmas,
said that.
So when I get what I want.
You say you can pet peeves and you don't get what you want.
I said my pet peeve for Christmas is whenever I don't get what I want.
Hey, how much you want to bet me when Dom gets on and he eats a peyote plant? He's gonna be a fucking sheep.
Be a tiger.
If you're a tiger, Matt needs to dress up like Joe Exotic.
I am so sick and tired of those fucking memes.
Or he can be
Sick of
Carol Bastion.
One of my pet peeves for Easter is, it's kind of the same with a lot of holidays though, is when people who like to dictate how other people should celebrate it.
Yeah. That's a big
Like,
one.
last year, my sister posted a photo of a basket she got for the boys. And then, somebody commented about, nothing like directly mean or nothing, but like, so I'm like, I think it's silly getting baskets and stuff for the Easter holiday and all that kind of shit. Which, each their own, do what the fuck you want, but you don't like something, just shut the fuck up about it. Unless it's like directly affecting you. Just passive aggressive fuckers, you know?
Terry, y'all buy the plant?
No. Here, we'll take you. Oh shit! Oh shit!
Yeah, just people who like to think
across the road.
their way is the way.
To get to the peyote plant.
It annoys the shit out of me. Like, congratulations, you don't give baskets to your children. I do, so fuck off. Yeah?
Hey, where the fuck did you go? Oh, you're right there.
Matt, what about you?
Tom,
Any
Tom, send the
pet
fucking
peeves?
pig here. Follow the pig.
Well, I didn't see him on the map. I thought he went across the street and he was like on the road. So I was like, where the fuck did the pig go?
I don't really have any pet peeves per se, but I do hate that Easter's ruining Animal Crossing right now.
That's true.
If that counts for anything.
How is it ruining Animal Crossing?
All the fish you catch, it looks like a shadow of a fish, and then you reel it in, and it is the egg, because there's Easter eggs all over the place right now.
Nice.
Aren't coyotes pussies?
No, we attack.
Yeah,
Sean,
when under pressure.
tasty.
You trying to sniff my ass, boy?
Are you able to attack anyone, Dom?
It's said I could. Oh, there we go.
These fucking yelp.
What button is it?
R2.
Yeah, I can't attack.
I just scratched my fucking ear.
Oh, if I lock, let me see. Yeah, if I can jump at you, but I can't hit Sean because he's too small.
Oh!
Yeah, attacking my fat ass.
I just got ran over by a thing.
Oh shit!
I could fit in your whole asshole. Look at this shit.
Well, that'll be affecting my day if you do that.
I kind of look like your droppings.
You know what else? You know what else is affecting people's lives right now? The quarantine. We're under lockdown. How is the quarantine affecting your family on Easter?
Well, I'm gonna be able to go out and see my family.
Are you still staying up at your dad's?
No. Like, I'm gonna get to see my dad's side of the family like I usually get to.
That's the same with me. Like, I mean, we're having dinner here, but like I said earlier, I usually go to Dick and Phyllis's so they can see the kids and stuff, and it's like always an extra plate of food.
Oh shit, I fell.
So like, that's where I usually go, but they're not having anything this year.
Oh!
Hey, do you think you can kill me?
Yeah.
Probably.
This,
Oh shit!
I'm tired of being a hog.
Because of all this shit, we're just gonna plan a meal and get together after everything's fucking finally over.
Oh, yeah, that's what they said. There we go.
Sucks.
Let's hope I'm not a fucking pig anymore.
Yeah, my mom doesn't want, on the off chance of anybody, because they said, like, you can have it for up to, like, 12 days and not even have any symptoms. So just to be certain we don't, like, get one of the kids sick or anything like that. On my sister's side of the family, we're not doing anything. As people probably know if they've watched the podcast, me and Kelsey recently moved in together. My mom offered to, she's like, if you want to come over and just, like, get food, you can, but, like, she's going to, like, make us the food, and then we're probably just going to come back here. Because, you know, it wouldn't be right if, like, my mom said, my sisters couldn't come over, and then me and Kelsey come over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think she's just going to, like, pretty much make us food. We're just going to take it and come back to the house, so.
So that's not still not bad, though.
It's cool, but it's, like, still, it's crazy, like, how long
yeah, exactly. And, I mean, we're still looking at it for a few more months. Hopefully it's not, like, later than months. But from the time being, right now,
we're still in effect, I think, until the 30th of April. At least until the end of the month.
But even then, I mean, people are still going to be worrying.
Some positive news came out of New York today.
Oh, yeah?
For the last 4 days straight, they've been having more Oh, what's the word? Oh, fuck. I'm blanking on it. The word whenever you get released from the hospital.
Discharge?
Discharge, thank you. There's been more discharges daily than there have been new cases.
Well, that's not bad then. That's good.
Yeah, that's some good news.
Yeah, well, over here in Pennsylvania, it's getting worse, and we're going to be in their boat here soon.
I better not be a fucking pig again. I just heard a pig.
Yeah, I think eventually we're gonna be in their boat where they're gonna completely lock us down. We're not gonna be able to do anything. What?
I tried it with Cody. So I hope he doesn't be a pig. So watch him be a pig again.
It's a sign. I'm a fat fucking hog.
Hey, where are you at, Matt?
Am I really disappointed?
Yeah, I'm hoping that.
Curious what you're gonna be.
I'm hoping that there's more progress with this vaccine that UPMC's been working on.
Yeah, for sure.
At least if there's a more of an outbreak, which there probably will be, at least there'll be something to fight it.
Well, the only problem is there's going to be a lot more testing that has to go into that, and then if it is a legit vaccine, it's going to have to be mass produced.
Mm-hmm.
So we're still a while away.
Yes, exactly.
But the hope's there.
For sure.
This quarantine's gonna be doing
Crazy.
Man can only masturbate 20
On the
times
plus
a day
side, I don't know
for
if you
5
guys
days.
heard, but apparently if you filed your taxes, direct deposit for 2019, you should be getting your, what's that called?
Stimulus check.
Stimulus checks between the 9th and the 13th.
And if you haven't filed yet,
So, hold on, what's your source on that though?
Yes. I forget. It's from Kelsey's mom though, and she's been really good about this so far.
If I remember right, CBS broke that.
I can't remember. She got it from a good source though. I just can't remember.
Yeah, I keep hearing different days. I'm not worried too much of it. When it comes out, it comes out.
And not for me.
I mean,
you have an essential job, but people like me,
yeah.
I went from working supposedly 40 hours a week down to 6.
Well, they even upped my pay. I like my hours are still the same. They upped my pay by $1.50, so I'm making like probably honestly more than what ambulance drivers are making right now, like EMTs. EMTs start at $9.50, and I'm making way more than that right now. Out as a gas station clerk.
Hey, I make more than an EMT.
Well, the starting rate, I don't know where that's at, but I know the starting rate. Starting rate, if you go to Fayette EMS, was... maybe that's right. Maybe time and a half was...
Yes.
11 something. Or not time and a half, but overtime. Maybe that was 11. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. You're probably right. I remember 11.75 for something, but I think that's if you go over 40 hours.
I'm one of those people where I'm not really banking on that, but if I get it, I'm really happy about it. It's one of those things, until I see that deposit, I don't really buy into anything.
Well, they signed the bill and everything.
It's coming.
It's definitely approved.
I'll celebrate whenever I see it. You know what I mean?
Where the fuck is this peyote plant?
I'm staying a rabbit. This was the perfect thing to get for this podcast.
What, the Easter egg?
The bunny.
Also, if you guys ever need to look into it, depending upon your situation, like I don't know if on the off chance one of your stores would, for whatever reason, get quarantined or whatever, because I know some gas stations have had that happen where somebody had a case, so they just shut down the gas station, at least temporarily. I heard if you file for unemployment right now, they're actually giving like anywhere from up to an extra $200 to $600 of pay. That's not true. To help people out for bills.
Mom just got her unemployment, and that it was nowhere near like that.
Well, that's not in is she completely laid off, or is she still temporarily working?
She's completely laid off.
Yes, if you're temporarily working, like you're not actually laid off, like me, how I'm like still kind of working but not really. They help you out because right now it would look like I'm making 6 hours a week, so they would be paying me what probably not even $100 to every 2 weeks, maybe a little over. They compensate for that.
You compensate for a lot, don't you?
I try.
Jesus, oh my god. A coyote just got hit on the
I think I have to do that file for it's temporary.
So what are you gonna get with your what are you gonna get with your stimulus check? Food?
That's bills, yeah, all bills and necessities.
Okay, well, I mean, with that being said, what's a weird food combo you like?
It's a weird transition.
Thank you.
Weird food.
And that's also pushed to next week, Eddie?
Nope. It's already been in my tablet. It was in my tablet before you even said anything. Well, that sucks to be you. 'Cause we're not doing it next week.
I won't be here next week. How you like that, buddy?
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
I want to shit on your stool.
I planned on doing the podcast at 11 o'clock, regardless of who was on. I would have talked for an hour by myself.
I'm sure you would have.
Yes, I would have. See, I have, like, oodles and noodles, but when I make my oodles and noodles, I completely drain out all the juice.
I'll save you, buddy.
And then what I also do is I'll put sriracha on it and then cut some hot dogs up and put it in there. And I can't eat it with anything but chopsticks.
Watch out.
And then I also like the chip sandwiches, like regular, like Lay's potato chips with mustard.
Okay, you lost me at mustard.
You never put mustard on it?
I don't like mustard.
Ah.
In general, let alone on chips.
Wait, so would you just eat it plain, or would you eat it like with like ketchup or something?
Anytime I've ever actually put chips on a, really isn't a sandwich, it would be a burger. And that was once because I didn't even like it. But I tried it.
Oh man, now I gotta find this other PewDiePie playing. Fuck.
Do you even know where they're at?
Nope.
Follow me, where I'm going.
I already know where you... Where are you?
Matt, do you have any weird food combos?
Nothing off the top of my head. Like the weirdest thing I would say is like, well,
I see. For you though, and it was just weird growing up seeing it. Is you just eating
ketchup sandwiches?
ketchup? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I've done that.
It's the only thing I can really think of.
But I mean, I guess a lot of people do it.
Especially like ketchup on a hot dog bun.
What?
You ever did that?
Plain ketchup on a hot dog bun.
But how does that make a difference between just like a hamburger bun?
I'm saying between buns and bread, like it just.
Oh, okay, okay, that makes more sense. Because the crust really does make a difference.
Yeah, a little more like mass to it.
You can eat the hill of the bread.
No, not if I can help it.
I waste that shit all the time. Or I'll give it to the dog.
Hey dog, you want some bread?
I don't exactly know where this peyote plant is. It's somewhere in this location.
I'm scared for my life going to cross these roads as a bunny.
How do you think I felt as a coyote, man? I got fucking ran over by a semi-truck.
At least you're probably fast. I mean, I was a fucking fat-ass hog.
That wasn't that fast for a coyote.
Sean, you want to talk about the Philippine?
Yeah, the Philippine president telling his military to shoot to kill anyone disobeying the COVID measures.
You know what I say? That man is smart.
Yeah, smart. It really is, honestly. I would say the same thing.
I mean,
but
I would say a warning shot, not shoot to kill right away.
His exact words were, "I will not hesitate. My orders are to be police and military, as well as village officials. If there is any trouble or occasions where there's violence or your lives are in danger, shoot them dead." So it's only if you're doing something wrong to shoot them dead. It is not just because you're out.
Here. You heard the...
Okay. And then
that's more reasonable.
I don't know who the guy would pretty much be, but it'd be like I guess someone that would talk after him, and they were like, probably the president just overemphasized on implementing the law in this time of crisis. Okay, it's the chief, the National Police Chief. And he said, adding that officers understood that they were not actually being instructed to kill troublemakers. But it was over the fact that... there was a riot because they were like 2 weeks late. The citizens were like 2 weeks late from their food package or whatever, like where they were getting like their food delivered to them.
Yeah.
That was the whole reason why it even started.
Oh, okay. So it was like basically trying to
scare them.
Yeah, get them all just like riled up with the potential that they could fucking die.
Yes, exactly. I mean, even if it was like that, as long as you'd like definitely be going to the store or something, like, I mean, if you really need to keep this together, like the quarantine and being stuck at home, as long as you're not getting food, and from like I said, from my understanding, they were getting food.
Hey, what's up, Matt?
What is this?
I'm a bunny.
I guess Matt doesn't listen.
I listen. How's that work though?
It's the peyote plant.
What's that? I heard that part, but I don't know where it's at.
It wasn't Easter egg in the story mode. Like, you can only get in the story mode. It's just like a random plant, and you eat it, you just turn into something random.
You know where it's at?
Turn into Bigfoot and stuff. There's one by the soccer foot or whatever, where Cody showed me. But I can't eat one from there again.
Yeah, I can't either.
Can anyone tell me where that's at, essentially?
I'll see if I can mark it on the map.
I can't tell you because I'm not essential.
I'll see if I can. Oh yeah, I'll see if I can mark it on the map as a point of interest.
Like,
see if you can.
Right here.
Son of a bitch.
That does make more sense that he'd put that as basically as an extreme precaution for people to keep in line.
Yeah, that, yeah.
Marked. It's by my car by the casino.
By your car by the casino? Okay, well, I'll go to the casino.
It will definitely stop people from doing stupid shit.
Can you meet me at the casino?
Not most people. There are some stupid out there.
I think then you'd have the stupid people, like the people like in Pennsylvania that's not doing anything at all to even stop it.
Yeah.
But even then,
having 100+ party in the woods.
Even then, though, like, I'm so sick and tired of seeing people post on Facebook saying, "Oh, people need to stay at home, yada yada yada," and making like a big deal out of it. Like, we obviously know it's a big fucking deal, but your one little fucking Facebook status is not gonna stop anyone from going out. When I read the fucking status, I fucking left the house because I was sick and tired of seeing it. Yeah, like I was pissed, real pissed.
Rebel.
Which is getting way too fucking old.
You know it's in way too fucking old?
What's getting too old? Your dad's
Carol
taking Matt's
fucking
butt?
Bastion being free. That bitch should be in prison.
You should be in prison.
I didn't feed my husband to some tigers.
You don't know that.
I don't even have a husband.
Not anymore. Fed him the tigers.
I agree.
No. The only way that you did somebody eat a human,
Eat a tiger.
is if you cover them in sardine oil. And I don't have any sardine oil.
Not anymore.
You don't keep sardine oil on it?
It's right there.
I always keep that thing on.
Alright. Let's go a little bit ahead of this now.
What am I going to turn into?
What animal did the...
I hope I'm a Bigfoot.
Hey, oh shit, you're a mountain lion.
Damn, nature, you scary.
You're lucky I don't put you down for that.
This is like a Grand Theft Auto Elder Scrolls combo with Matt.
Oh shit, I ran by a car. I'm not getting my fucking mountain lion, I'm getting ran by a car.
Dude, I cannot find another one of these peyote plants.
Please don't kill me. I just want to see what it looks like. I like being mountain lion. Wanna hang out?
What the fuck?
Yeah, sure. Fuck you! No, I'm just.
Hey, man.
It's just me and my big cat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I should be Joe Exotic. Even though you're not a tiger. Mountain lion. Oh shit!
Are you guys playing Call of Duty after this?
I'm done.
My balls after this.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
I mean, with the talk of battle royales,
I just witnessed that I did murder.
Sean, you chose the topic worst. What is it? Worst randoms to play with in battle royals.
Yes.
What would you say? Like, I'll let you choose more, but I want your absolute worst type of person you can play with.
I need to find another parody point.
I'll base it off what makes me mad the most is people who they play aggressive,
Yeah.
but they don't know how to play aggressive. Like they will go to the hot spots
Why you have to call out Matt like that?
and
Me and Matt play. We run into like shit, but we know what we're doing.
I thought Matt was about to tap me for that Trump man.
like they'll drop in these
Get out of here.
hot spots.
Dom, right here,
then
bud.
They'll either run around like chickens with their head fucking cut
Yeah.
off, or they'll die immediately. And it's
I
like
can't
just
drive Sean's
because-
vehicle.
just
Fuck.
because you want to get in the fight early doesn't mean you should get in the fight early.
Yeah, but
It annoys the shit out of me.
if there's anything that I've noticed with me playing
You can't do that, Matt.
is if I'm playing and I get like toward the end of the game and I haven't seen a single person, I suck worse. But if I have gotten to a lot of action prior, I'm doing amazing. My blood's pumping at the end of the match, where I'm usually getting like
Metal butterflies
10
in the
plus
balls.
kills, and I haven't won a single game yet, but I'm like at like second place, third place, usually, when I get into that groove.
Yeah, and I can understand that just because you don't want to be bored for the first like 5-7 minutes of it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like you can kind of tell too sometimes the people who drop and they actually do decently until they get murdered quick.
What the
But then
fuck
there's
is
the ones
this?
that just immediately fucking die,
I don't know
and
what I'm
then
gonna
you're
be.
stuck by yourself against.
Oh,
the whole
what the
fucking match.
fuck?
Are you a bunny?
No. Oh, you're a pudge. Hey, fuck you, buddy. That was a fucking pig.
I'm
Is that where you
Frank.
guys are right now?
Yeah.
Jody was a pud. The ugliest pud.
Are you adventurous?
There we go.
Shit. Gaps.
Now I need to find another plant because I don't.
Is there a way to stop being the mountain lion?
Drown yourself.
Hold right on the D-pad. It ends the hallucination.
Oh, it's just a hallucination?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm just like biting people and killing them?
I'd say that my worst people to
Come
play
out
with
of
Battle
it.
Royale is
Covered in blood.
sorry, trash talkers. That, like, I was playing the one game, and this guy died, and I mean, I was already in action, I was killing someone else, and he wasn't right where I was, and he was spectating me, he was trash talking me, and I never fucking talk to randoms, it pisses me off to talk to randoms.
Yeah.
And he was trash talking, so I said, fuck it. I turned my my mic on, and I guess you can say this is like the 6th time in a row. But I called him a faggot, told him that he was dead first, and I mean, continued to play. And since I called him a faggot, he left.
Yeah, the people who just fucking trash talk and talk shit are the reason I always mute my team whenever I'm with randoms.
See, I don't like muting the team because I want to be able to hear what they say. So if there's someone like close to me or something, I like to hear it.
I mean, I totally get that. However, I know I'm ass, so I don't want to hear them just talking shit on me the whole fucking time.
Matt, are you looking for the peyote plant?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll take you to it. See where my bike is?
Your bike?
That's right. Right here.
Go!
Right here.
Go!
Ooh.
See the dog on the ground?
Did you do me too?
Hey. What am I gonna be? Yeah, you bit me.
If you hear an animal sound, it's usually what you'll turn into.
Am I gonna be a dog too? Dang it, I'm a poodle!
No way!
Poodle? Not a poodle. That's like a
Shih Tzu?
terrier.
It's a Scottish dog. Let me smell your butt. Let me smell your butt. Listen to the grass.
Fuck you.
Hey!
Attack!
Love
Rabbit
it.
dog!
Matt,
Rabbit dog!
what would you say?
Oh my god!
What would you say your least favorite player or like random to play with?
Well, especially in NBA. Well, no, I'm gonna actually
Battle
say
Royale.
what Dom said in Apex. I'm stealing your idea.
That's what people you play with, isn't it? Like teammates.
Battle Royale,
Well,
yeah.
I hear ya.
I would say, oh, it's gotta be teammates. Yeah, I'd say then. I think someone already pretty much touched on it, but I would say people that try to backseat, talk to you, and like tell you how to play as they're already dead, and try to like, not necessarily even like help you, because if they're like telling you where people's at and anything like that, like honestly, I want that help to know where people were at. But if they're like telling you how to play,
Yeah.
while they're dead, right, right.
And they say you're trash when you die after they died 5 minutes ago.
Right. Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
My biggest one is people that like steal your loot. You could like kill a dude and then they just come up and just grab everything. That's like my biggest one.
And then the one time you accidentally do it, they fucking shoot at you. Like, sorry, man. Because I've done it. I think I did it twice the other day by accident, but then I drop it when I realize it.
It's hard, like on Warzone. It's hard not to like pick up someone's loot by accident because like ammo you just pick up automatically.
I'm a dickhead. If I know I'm out of ammo, I'll hurry up and grab ammo. But I won't grab everything else. I'll go right for the ammo that I need.
Do you have a hooker?
Now I'm looking for another plant.
Here, come to the hospital. I'm gonna find one.
This way, man.
I didn't get to watch all of WrestleMania. I only watched the matches. So what was the reaction of how they did the whole
Say you found one,
WrestleMania?
What'd you say, Matt?
Say you found them?
No, I'm saying drone to Cody.
Good fucking conversation.
I mean, there wasn't much they could do. Everything was pretty much improvised. There was a lot they did wrong, but they did two things right enough to where they're kind of somewhat forgiven for it.
Well, even
And then
like
I did hear
Rollins
today
and
also on top of it. Okay, the two matches I'm most furious about were the two matches I had the highest expectations of. Getting that card, dude?
Oh.
My highest expectations were Becky Lynch and Shayna Baszler, and then Rhea Ripley and Charlotte, and they ruined both of them.
Yeah.
But
Or the Marshall Joe.
the Firefly Funhouse and the Boneyard match, I think, made up for that in a sense.
No.
And the fact, what?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. It's in there.
And the fact that
Where am I going now?
I did hear today that Rhea Ripley is taking time off.
Hey, we're still alive.
How the fuck are we still alive?
Oh shit!
And she's taking time off.
Yeah, she's gonna be done for a while.
No!
So,
That's worth it.
I mean,
This motherfucking peyote
maybe
plate.
justified if that is true.
Yeah.
And then Bianca getting pulled up on WrestleMania as well was kind of cool.
Oh, definitely. I'm marked out.
Sean, are you still a rabbit?
Yes, I am.
Nice.
Try to find another plant. But yeah,
I have a
I
plant
actually
marked.
enjoyed both of those matches. I did not enjoy the Firefly Funhouse match
I didn't
for
either.
a
It was-
match.
Yeah,
I didn't enjoy it because the match was great. I enjoyed it for what it was.
I
Pretty much just shots at Vince. I'm not by them, guys.
Yeah, not only that, but it was also shots on John Cena for not wanting to push Bray.
Well, yeah, but he was actually in on it too, so.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, me and Pap was watching it today.
I'm a bird!
And me and him both agreed that it was really stupid. Me and him, neither of us liked it.
It was amazing.
I mean, the Boneyard match, I see. To me, if I wanted to watch,
I could poop on people.
If I wanted to watch a cinematic, I'd watch like a movie or something like that that actually has the fighting in it. I mean, yeah,
well, there's a reason they have to do that.
Yes. I mean, it was cool in a way, still, but at the same time, it wasn't my kind of style to even want to watch a cinematic. And that's the same with like what Edge and
Orton.
Edge and Orton. I mean, it wasn't no cinematic, but just the way that it felt just did not feel right at all.
I don't know. I liked Edge and Orton. I just thought it was.
I mean, it was a good match, yes, but it's
a little too long.
It always feels so off with no audience.
Well, that's not their fault.
And then what? The cameraman tripped.
Well, he got pushed.
Yeah, to say, and then like after he fell, they weren't sweaty anymore when they finally found him. Like. You can obviously tell that like they weren't as sweaty as they were prior. So they were like they took a break because they knew how long that match was.
I don't even think I noticed that.
Yeah, I didn't.
I fell asleep on one of the matches. What match was it? Brock Lesnar's match. I fell asleep on. I was laying on Pap's floor, and I fucking fell asleep for like 10 minutes.
That was a
beautiful. You missed a little match right there.
I didn't miss much.
You missed Drew winning a much-deserved title.
Yeah, deserved, yes, but I mean, still, like to me, he's just a nobody. Controversy.
There's not controversy. It's just not it's you not knowing wrestling.
Fuck you.
Hey, Sean, come here.
I am so fucking used to the.
What he had to go to, what he had to go through to get back to that position, he deserved it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Now I'm just waiting for Heath Slater to hold it.
Being fired, saying in the Indies the entire time he was in the Indies that he was going to come back to WWE and win a world title, and then fulfilling the promise. Much worth it.
I mean, what do you guys think about like the cinematics and stuff? Like, I mean, I'm the one talking here, and everyone's just commenting on what I'm saying. Boneyard match, everything. What's up?
Oh, I love both of them. It's just, I feel like that's now after watching the Boneyard match, I feel like Taker should do that every match that he wrestles.
What, the cinematics or?
Yes, he looks a lot better.
When I was watching that Boneyard match, all I can think of was like, it's the Undertaker's land, so he gets like 10 plus damage and 1 revive. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I thought it was really well, and it wasn't like a whole like.
Hit R2.
I thought the way they had it that they were just gonna bury AJ Styles, but like he put up a fight too. It was really good how they like did it all. I think it was amazing. I don't know.
It was not a bad match at all.
And the Firefly Funhouse match was more of like a big old story that like was amazing than more of a physical wrestling match. It was like saying that John Cena was in Bray's world, and that.
And I think it was a lot of it again with the part of like John being the golden goose, and then he not only shot on him, but he shot on Hogan, and he shot on the fact that you have to be muscular, or at least had to be muscular, and you didn't really have to have in-ring potential to be a world champion.
Who'd you say that was? Sorry, I missed that part.
The prior wrestling, and still a little bit to this day, If you're muscular, you're considered a world champion.
Yeah.
Like material.
Right. And that's a big thing they were shooting on. And yeah, because Bray has everything except for like that perfect wrestling body.
I do not own the rights to that music, by the way.
So I like that he shot on that, and I like that he shot on like John Cena, as he is my favorite wrestler of all time, is not the most gifted professional wrestler of all time, and I know that.
I respect you for being wrong for that.
What?
I respect you for being wrong with that.
How am I wrong?
You said he was like the best.
He's my favorite.
Yeah.
No. You didn't listen to what I said. I said he's my favorite of all time.
I cut in and out with you guys a lot. I
said he's my favorite of all time, but he's not the most gifted wrestler of all time.
Yeah.
I understand that with him. And that's another thing Bray called out, the fact that like in a
He's
ring, Bray Wyatt in his prime would outwork John Cena any day of the week. At least in like carrying on a really... And I'm not saying John Cena can't carry on really good matches because he has. But Bray can put on a good match with pretty much anybody.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So I just like how it was like shots on the company. Like I'm sure you didn't know this, but the part, did you catch the part when they panned over to the announcer's table and it was like, did you just see the puppet that was making fun of Vince McMahon?
Yeah.
Boss.
And
it was like McBoss Man or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. And he said such good shit. Did you see that part?
Yeah.
Such good shit.
Vince is well known, I guess, for saying this, and the person that pointed out was Dean Ambrose, now Jon Moxley. It's in AEW, which is why we were kind of amazed that they used it, because it was him that brought that out. Like, isn't it in Jericho's podcast, I believe, when he had pointed that out?
Yeah.
He said it to Moxley, Ambrose at the time, because he wanted him to cut a promo on Roman Reigns when he found out that he had cancer, and he wanted him to say. He's gonna kill. Essentially, he's gonna kill Seth Rollins. Yes, it was. He's gonna kill Seth Rollins, but he doesn't have to kill Roman Reigns because God's gonna do that part for him. And he said he didn't want to say it, and he was like, "That's such good shit."
The only person that can kill Roman Reigns is God or something.
No, he said I don't have to, because God's gonna do that or something along those lines.
It's
yeah, and then that was Vince's answer to it.
Well, speaking of Vince, though, like him forcing the talent to keep quiet on the COVID cases in the WWE.
This guy in the segues, I'll tell you what.
Thank you.
I'd rather ride a Segway.
I think it's completely bullshit.
I mean, I don't know exactly of it. Matt, you chose this topic. I didn't look too far into it because I'd prefer to ask the questions instead of do my research on it.
There's multiple cases. There was actually one, Bobby Lashley, who had the coronavirus, beat it, and competed at WrestleMania, and no one ever knew, because he's having them not say anything.
Has he been in wrestling for weeks in a row now?
No, he's been off TV actually, at least from the past couple weeks. But that you wouldn't know that from firsthand, because some wrestlers, he said he wasn't forcing any wrestlers to be at the shows. That's why they were showing like old matches and stuff like that during the events, because he's not forcing people to be there until this week coming up, because they're going back to live shows this Monday, Friday.
Really?
Yeah.
Where?
Orlando, in the facility.
It's still gonna be an empty arena.
So it's still gonna be an empty arena, but it's gonna be live.
Okay.
Yeah, it won't be pre-taped.
But they're talking about doing what Dana White's doing, and doing it on a private island. If they get talked out of it, they have to stop doing shows. Yeah.
See, it's all about money instead of people's health. And in the same way, it goes back to...
Thing too.
Well, I said the same thing about Dana White, and I'll say the same thing about Vince. If it happens, the reason Dana White's doing it is because there's international fighters that aren't allowed to fly into the United States right now, and his way of doing it is go international and then come back to the United States. I say as soon as they leave, don't want them back in. I don't care if they're a U.S. citizen or not. Don't want them back in. If they're gonna go and conduct people in international fights, and then come back to America to spread it even more, don't let it back in.
I feel that. What about you guys? What do you think? For us, we'll go off topic here.
I just said it's like more of an entertainment thing. Like it could be money, but like another thing is like keep people entertained. Just like a lot of people like all they do like every Monday and stuff.
Yeah, but they could be doing what they're doing now instead of putting other people's lives in risk.
What do you mean?
Like, oh, you know what, we're gonna let fans in here, yada yada, and then the fans are getting sick because there's that one asshole that had it or didn't know he had it.
Well, we're not gonna let fans in still.
No, what you said about like the private island stuff.
Right, that's gonna be if they can't gather at all in the United States. Even because they're talking about they almost weren't able to do WrestleMania because they, even as a roster, that's considered a gathering, even though there's no fans there. So if it gets to the point where they can't do a show at all in the United States,
a literal poodle.
If they can't do a show at all in the United States, they're talking about
look at the nuts on this thing.
Going international. Anybody else find any other plans? Is there one on you right now?
Up by me. Yeah, up by me.
Yeah, it's still going to be an empty arena. It's just going to be like on a private island.
Oh, okay. I feel that then.
It's going to be like another like what Matt said.
My problem with WWE isn't that bad, but when it comes to Dana White, I do have a problem with that because you're getting people that are international fighters and getting them to get into a ring and fight each other, and then you're going to come back and bring that back to the United States. I don't like that. I don't like the idea of that. With WWE, they're already all together. You know what I mean? They're together all the time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's. I have more problem with it in the UFC because you're literally getting people all together. You don't know if they have it because they're international fighters, and then you're going to bring them, have them fight, and then come back to the U.S.
I mean, they could at least like have, like doctors check them and stuff prior.
Right, but that's unnecessary tests being used. Apparently,
no, like check the temperature. Any like
yeah, but like I said before, like you could have it for up to 12 days and not show symptoms.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Chris Benoit's The Dark Side of the Ring. Was that like?
Skip that next week.
Oh shit.
There's two of them. There's that one and there's the New Jack one.
They did one for the Montreal Screwjob too.
All right.
Yes, they're doing one for Owen Hart as well.
The Last of Us has been delayed indefinite for the time being.
I've seen it coming.
It's upsetting. I mean, I haven't played it yet. I actually just downloaded it tonight. But I know a lot of people that are upset about it.
I know people that are getting refunded already.
Yeah.
See, I'm so thrown off on what's happening because Sony's refunding like collector's editions and everything, which makes me think like.
Wait, where do you get...
Not just collectors, but standard editions as well.
Where do you get your money at then? How do you...
If you pre-ordered it through Sony, they refund it back to your card. Yeah.
Games... Hold on.
I can smell it.
I'm assuming if you pre-order it through GameStop, it's just still there. You can just cancel your pre-order.
Through GameStop?
Oh... Yeah. How does that happen? If you pre-ordered at GameStop and it was $600, do you get your $600 back?
It wasn't $600.
No, the package that she got is like $600. The Last of Us was like it was like the highest one.
The highest one was the collector's edition. It was only $3. I'm a wolf.
She said. Yeah, okay, then that's $300
what the
then.
Fuck?
Oh man, I would rather be a husky.
Oh,
it's a wolf.
I'm a fucking poodle. Oh, it's a wolf.
Yeah, it's a wolf because I howled. Hey.
Huskies howl. I know this for a fact I've owned a husky before.
King of the mountain.
It's a wolf.
That was a husky.
That's definitely Husky.
But do you think, was there any reason given why it was delayed, or did it just say, hey, it's not
Okay, let me get this out first.
The pure fact that they can't release it with all the stuff that's going on.
GameStop has always been the same. GameStop's never changed with this. This is how it's always been. Your pre-order, even like, say you bought the $300 edition, say you're rich, and you go to Mount Pleasant and pre-order the $300 edition of Last of Us Part 2, it comes out and you forget about it. And you end up buying it somewhere else. Okay? If you come back to that Mount Pleasant GameStop, you have that. Okay, your pre-order might have went away, like they might, because after 2 days or 2 weeks, I can't remember. I think it's 2 weeks. You have 2 weeks to pick up your pre-order. They have the right to sell it because that's just merchandise that's sitting in your store that you're losing money on because you can't sell it at that point.
But you can get your money back from it.
That money that you have on that pre-order never leaves. I had a pre-order in that system for 4 years, and it never left. It's always there. You can cancel it at any time.
Yeah. I used to actually, before I had a bank account or anything, I used to pre-order games purposely, so GameStop held my money so I wouldn't use it. So then when I did need the money, I could just go back and pick up the money.
It's like a fun bank.
They don't do that anymore, unless it depends on when you did it. But I know
years
ago. After the game releases, it turns into store credit.
Else, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's store credit.
Well, I didn't know that.
That's a not so fun bank.
I think it's you have up until the point of sale.
I don't know. Like I said, it's been a while.
You just have to have the receipt and what you paid with, like cash, card, because then they have to know where to put it back at.
Mm-hmm.
So were you saying that they were pegging the delay on what's going on right now?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
But then listen, this is the second time they've delayed, and I've heard multiple things. I don't know if it's the game at this point just not being done, or what they're doing, because I heard in 2 days, both sources were IGN, so I don't know how to take, because IGN's a good source. One of them said, they're giving refunds if you bought it through Sony, you can get your money back. And IGN also said today that they're talking about doing a digital-only release, within the next couple months. Possibly before the game was even supposed to come out. So I don't know what's going on. They might do a digital-only release.
It is a mystery.
Oh, damn it, I'm too broke though for a digital.
Top 3 favorite Saturday Night Live skits. What?
Top what?
Top 3 SNL skits? We're at the hour mark.
Oh, I didn't know it was the top 3. I said your favorites.
I'm just going by what Sean put in the group chat.
You fucking rearranged my words, Sean?
Mine are the Hurley boys. Hurley boys. Those are my favorite skits from them.
That's tough. Celebrity Jeopardy. This is in no order.
Okay, I do like that one, yeah.
Celebrity Jeopardy. Shoot. Any of the Lonely Island skits. The little Andy Samberg and Justin Timberlake. And then I would say Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood.
Please? Please, Sean.
What do you want?
Please, Sean, tell me your 3 favorite
skits. Who is it?
Sean, please.
Please?
Okay,
he's a clean boy.
3 favorite skits, Sean, please.
Wash your own damn sheets. I think Sean's dead.
Wait, what? Sorry.
Oh, Sean. You're getting just as bad as fucking Matt and Dom.
Huh?
Favorite? 3 favorite SNL skits.
Oh. Alright, well, I only got 1 copy, which is Celebrity Jeopardy. But,
That's one of mine.
David S. Pumpkins. Don't forget the S. And I can't remember the name of this. It isn't really like a there wasn't like a set amount. It was just 1 skit, and it was with the guy from Goodfellas. Not De Niro.
Is it like Ray or something?
Ray Liotta. Thank you. Yeah, he was playing this mascot dinosaur, and the one cast member, I can't remember her name, but she played a girl that developed really early. And there was a song and dance that they did, and her tits were just bouncing everywhere, and it was pissing Liotta off. I wish I knew the name of it, but it fucking makes me cry every time. It had Jimmy Fallon in it too. I can't remember the name of it, but.
Hey Matt, do you remember that one time at my house? Do you remember that one time at my house when you screamed, "Show me your fucking tits"?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure. I almost got hit by a car. Dom, did you do your SNL skits?
Like I'm on the fence on a few, but like yeah, I'd say they're top 3. Mark Wahlberg taught the animals. Andy Samberg playing as like Mark Wahlberg. That's a good one.
Wahlberg.
Fuck you. All the Chad skits with Pete Davidson.
Love Chad.
And then I'd have to say the more cowbell, so that's like iconic.
Oh, fucking cowbell.
Because I got a fever. The prescription's more cowbell. Sorry, I butchered his impression, but yeah. That'd have to be my top 3.
Alright, okay. Dom, you chose, so I'll ask you first. Has your taste in music changed since you were a kid?
Yes and no. Like when I grew up, it was all like 80s hair bands, but I still listen to it now. But I mostly listen to rap.
Mine has not changed at all. I mean, if anything, I listened to more of a variety. But the stuff that stuff that I did listen to back in the day, I still listen to now. I mean, there's still music that I'm just remembering, and I'll still like download it on my phone. What about you guys, Matt, Sean?
Mine stayed the same. Never changed. Hate country, still hate country. And my main listen is rap.
Well, you're a piece of shit for not liking country.
Everything's trash.
Oh, fuck up, man.
You listen to like
country's an
metal?
Acquired taste.
Yeah.
Scream metal?
Matt listens to very few metal.
Rock?
Yeah.
Punk?
Yeah.
Piece of shit?
Yeah. I've listened to Dumb before.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh god. I broke my foot.
I listen to farm animal music. I listen to Matt speak. You fucking cow.
Oh, when you said you listen to farm animal music, I thought you were talking about Matt and your dad fucking.
No.
He doesn't know. Not that.
The stuff you don't want to listen to. Like Ariana Grande's music.
Sean? Music taste?
Mine's evolved. In a way of, I haven't stopped listening to any music, however, when I was a kid, it was mainly country. But through many years of beautiful late night infomercials and MTV, and a bad collection of friends in my past, I did actually start listening to like almost every type of music except jazz. Not especially freeform, but
Freeform jazz.
But my primary is hip hop now, but I listen to music all the way back in the 50s. I listen to country, I listen to metal, I listen to some pop. But so it's evolved, which I guess would say it has changed. I still love country, but my primary is hip hop.
All right, Sean. Since we're in a matter of music, do you want to do your song of the week?
I do, actually. And you're gonna like this one, Cody. My song of the week for, well, this week is The War by Joyner Lucas and Young Thug.
Oh, yes.
The premise is basically, in a nutshell, using past relationships to both realize what you don't like in the other person, but what you don't like in yourself.
I 100% agree with that.